Wrestling is considered by many to be an art form. The choreography, the long speeches, and the showmanship all combine together to create a beautiful beast. Like any art form, though, there is plagiarism abound. Here it is, top 10 wrestlers who stole their moves. Triple H. He may be associated to the infamous pedigree. The very first finisher Triple H used in his WWE career was actually a cutter. He called it the Pedigree Pandemonium, and it didn't take long before DDP called the game, requesting that he stop using the move. Triple H obliged and used the pedigree from here on out. Kevin Nash. The power bomb. The go-to wrestle move for super heavyweights the world over. Now, while plenty of wrestlers have stolen the power bomb, many of them added a twist to the classic move. Not in the case of Kevin Nash. The jackknife powerbomb used by Nash throughout most of his career might be thought of by his fans as his innovation, but it actually comes from a friend of Nash. The friend, of course, is Sid Vicious. Vicious used the move in WCW in the 80s, while Nash brought it to the WWE in the early 90s. Bret Hart. The home of hockey's favorite son, Bret Hitman Hart, is not the originator of this killer submission hold. That honor goes to WWC's heart and soul, the man they call Sting. North American fans started seeing Sting rock this painful hold as far back as 1987. If we were to compare the moves side by side, though Hart's version has him squatting on a person's back, making it look even more painful than Sting's version. CM Punk. Using this move since the start of his WWE career in 2005, Punk's calling card has already been used by Itayami for years over in Japan. And Itayami called Punk on it in an interview by saying, "Please list him on the wanted list, as he stole my move." Daniel Bryan. Poor Hideo Itayami. Not only did he have one of his finishing moves stolen by CM Punk, his other finisher was also stolen by a much-loved WWE superstar in the form of the Flying Goat, Daniel Bryan. MVP. While a jumping reverse STO may not be the most popular move that a wrestler can steal from another, the circumstances surrounding Montel Vontervio's Porter's thievery of Sheldon Benjamin's pay dirt make it one of the worst steals in wrestling history. Michelle McCool. It's really surprising that more people haven't stolen AJ Styles' Clash. So when McCool started using the Styles Clash in 2009 and rebranded it as the Faith Breaker, the internet got out its pitchforks and went after her. Edge. The spear. So simple in theory and in execution, but oh so difficult to make look convincing. Bill Goldberg made it look easy, but what happens when a lanky Canadian boy tries to perform the spear? Well, it doesn't look too impressive. Edge's spear was more like a running, somewhat violent hug. Jack Swagger. Plagiarism in wrestling can come in many forms, like taking a gimmick or a move. Bless Jack Swagger for having the courage to do both. Not only is Swagger's all-American gimmick very reminiscent of Kurt Angle's character, Swagger's pathetic patriotic lock is a dollar store version of Angle's deluxe AAA ankle lock.